There are about 100 families that run the entire planet. And these people are extremely dark. They believe it's their right to rule over us. They believe that we're nothing but to be beneath them. And it's not about money with them. It's all about the power and the control at the end of the day. Money to them means nothing because they can just print as much money as they possibly want. They can just add fake zeros and ones to an account and utilize it whenever they want. And I believe that we as the people on this planet, the biggest thing I have to keep saying, the divide and conquer tactics must fall away. We have to begin to see through them. There's no synergy. There's no unity. We have to come to the point, man, and be like, no, we're not going to fall for this anymore. We're going to unite and we're going to organize and we're going to take back control of our planet. And I think that's when we're going to see some of these higher beings that have been watching us step in. When they realize that, oh, we're going from being adolescents to grown-ups, we're getting ready to become full-blown adults in our reality, that maybe there'll be a chance for them. Now they'll step in and give us some assistance. But until then, we're just like useless babies trying to still learn how to find our way. And I think that we have to come together. And the first hardest part is breaking through divide and conquer tactics.
You have to end the divide and conquer consciousness within yourself first. By becoming an energetically coherent individual, you start to become the representation of the new earth, the new paradigm that's being birthed, versus like Bucky Fuller would talk about how fighting the old systems are completely, you make them obsolete by operating from that new paradigm and not fighting old ones with that same level of consciousness. And so really focus on like all the dark stuff that was happening and people controlling, and it makes you feel powerless in a lot of ways. But the reminder, I think, is really important to actually reclaim the power and become that change. Right.
It's part of the process. The breaking down and the building back up. We all go through that process like, oh man, this sucks. Everything is going down the tubes. This is crazy. But in reality, it's like, now that I've gone through the suffering, now that I've shooken myself free of this, what can we do for solutions? And the solution is to get the right mindset. Understand that you are me and I am you. That's the old Mayan term, in lakek alakin, I am another you. Understanding that we're all the same person, just different aspects of one another, and learn how to love one another, man, the right way, wholeheartedly, like truthfully, and be grateful for each other. Be truthfully grateful for all the things that we have. And that just raises the vibration. And I think that when that happens, man, we'll be able to communicate and network like we've never had before. We're in the age of information. When game's over, it's over until we negotiate the deal that we want to see on this planet. And I think we need to come up with a much better economic system, and a system based on people helping each other and service to others.
I think largely the trouble is that so many of us have come to love the own prisons and to love our own conditioning. If you can condition a society to want what's bad for it in a way, then you keep them controlled.
Yeah, absolutely.